We have a 2030 target. In our base case, it's around $650,000. In our bull case, it's...
CEO of ARK Invest, Cathie Wood, explains in detail why she believes Bitcoin will reach $1.5 million per coin by 2030.
Now, remember, we were the first public asset manager to gain exposure to Bitcoin in 2015 at $250. And we still, at 90,000, I think we have a long way to go. Why? Well, first of all, we're getting regulatory relief here, and I think that's one of the most important things coming out of this administration. We will get regulatory relief on all kinds of innovation, including healthcare. So the other thing is we're looking at Bitcoin now being viewed as a new asset class. It's not just a global monetary system. It's a new asset class. And what that means is institutions and asset allocators generally are saying, wait a minute, this asset is behaving differently from all of our other assets. We need to include. So I think that's the next big move. And if you look at years where the Bitcoin has halved and the inflation rate has gone now down to 0.9, it's usually had a nice big move.
This news comes on the very same day that Senator Loomis's Bitcoin bill has been introduced into the U.S. Congress for a vote, officially proposing buying 1 million Bitcoin over the next 5 years.
Store it untouched for 20 years, and 1 million Bitcoin would reduce our current debt in half.
Keep in mind that now this has been officially introduced. It first has to pass in the Senate, then pass in the House, then go to the president and get signed off. Now this President Trump has already verbally agreed to, and then it becomes law. And really the key is, will this be approved by the Senate and the House? Other channels won't go into the details on this. I will. I bring you the details. That's why you subscribe. That we now have America's most pro-crypto Congress ever in this last presidential election. Yes, pro-crypto President Donald Trump won. But most people don't even realize that for the down ballot, that in the House of Representatives, 272 pro-crypto candidates got elected. The House only has 435 members, so we only need 218 votes on any bill to pass the simple majority. And for the Senate, 20 pro-crypto candidates were elected. The Senate has 100 members, 2 from each state. So for a supermajority, we will need 60 votes out of 100, meaning the key to all this, the key to buying $1 million worth of Bitcoin over the next 5 years, comes down to the Senate.
The United States was built by purchasing Manhattan, then we purchased the Louisiana Territory, then we purchased California and acquired Texas, and then we bought Alaska. The next great frontier is cyberspace, and the obvious thing to do is to own cyberspace, buy the future. And so I think it's a great idea. I think it will happen. And I think it's important to the United States because it cements the United States' control over the future world reserve capital network. Senator Lummis's bill will offset $16 trillion of our debt, according to my models right now. So I think it's economically wise, it's technically wise. And again, Bitcoin is manifest destiny for the United States.
In the latest altcoin news, Polymarket CEO's home is raided by the FBI. We all know Polymarket is the #1 crypto prediction market, always making news. This is obviously political retribution, says a spokesperson, as the prediction market was a breakout success in the US presidential election, clearly predicting back then a Trump win. And if we look at what's making news today, they're predicting a Jake Paul win tonight by 62% against Mike Tyson. I feel most people are predicting the heavyweight champ Tyson, so this is sort of interesting. Also, major piece of news for ONDO and PayPal. PayPal stablecoin, PYUSD, will support 24/7 conversions with ONDO's stablecoin, OUSG, meaning investors will soon be able to seamlessly convert in and out of ONDO's OUSG with PYUSD, one of the fastest growing stablecoins, enhancing redemption liquidity and expanding the utility of PYUSD as a liquidity source for RWAs. So ONDO's reach is expanding. If you're looking for a great place to buy, sell, or trade ONDO or any altcoin, I recommend exchange partner Bybit. And if you use the referral code Altcoin Daily, you can unlock up to $30,050 in exclusive rewards. So you can grab a $50 sign-up bonus immediately and then earn up to $30,000 in deposit bonuses. This will not last forever. Link down below. And looking at the next crypto coin to potentially get institutionally adopted, odds favor Solana ETF in 2025, says Van Eck. You gotta see this clip. It's about 2 minutes, but so worth it.
Yeah, so when we looked at our Ethereum filing and examined the language around decentralization and the characteristics of the blockchain, and then refreshed our deep dive on Solana to look at like who controls the chain, who can stop it, what we concluded is that the ETH and SOL assets at this point are fundamentally the same, that no single entity controls more than 20% of the Solana outstanding, nor can they halt the chain unilaterally. And so this SOL asset is, a utility commodity that gives access to the second largest open source app store. We're optimistic that over time, the regulator will approve these products. I know that there's a lot of focus on the existence of a regulated futures market of significant size in order to give the regulator the transparency to get comfort that the market is not manipulated. Frankly, we think that the focus on that regulated market of significant size, the futures market, is a Gensler psyop. There are other ETFs in the market that cover the power market, the electricity market, the shipping market, the uranium market, where the futures market is just immaterial to the price formation in those markets. So we think this can get done, but probably might need a different SEC chair.
And quick piece of news on Memecoin Foxy, growth milestone, 186,000 on-chain holders growing every day. One of the only meme coins listed on top sexes like OKX, KuCoin, Bybit. It is the #1 meme coin of the Linea, that's an ETH L2 ecosystem, and Linea does have their TGE confirmed for Q1. Meaning if/when Linea does their airdrop, many Foxy holders will probably get Linea token because you had to interact on the Linea MetaMask's Linea chain to buy.
So you look at MetaMask, okay? What are the two chains that are native to MetaMask? Ethereum and Linea. These are the two. So these are two that are gonna have great marketing and great public relations because they have money and they have teams. So what do you have on Ethereum? On Ethereum, you have all these different projects that are rolling around. Meme coins are abundant and generous. Linea is a new one that's rolling around. We have Foxy on Linea that kind of represents the mascot of MetaMask. It's a really good novel idea. Has the ability to take off.
That is the video. My name's Austin. Like always, see you tomorrow.